Good evening. We're going to work now on problem number 4 on the back of page 1. We're going to continue solving the equation with variables on one side. Follow along. And if you need to stop the video and catch up, pause it as many times as you need to. I want you to be successful and make sure that you do this at your pace. Just make sure it's ready for us to go over tomorrow in class. So step number 1, I'm going to use distributive property. I'm going to take 3, distribute to both the 4x and the negative 2. So I have 12x, 3 times 4x is 12x, 3 times 2 is 6. In this case is negative 2, so that's how I get negative 6. I take this minus, which is the same thing as negative 1, I put it there, and I'm going to distribute that also. Please don't forget that. It's very important that you distribute to both items or everything inside parentheses, just like I did here. So negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. Equals 0. So if I combine my like terms, I have 12x minus 1x, and I get 11x. I have negative 6 and negative 4, which is negative 10. Equals 0. So now I've got a multi-step equation. I'm going to add the 10 first to both sides. I have 11x equals 10. And then I'm going to divide the 11 right up here. I'm going to divide the 11 to both sides. And x equals 10 divided by 11. Is it okay to have a fraction answer? It sure is. Now we're going to deal with word problems. So we have a word problem here on page 2. And if you could, it says here the game costs $60. I've changed it to $65. So please make a note of that on your packet. It says John and Sam are combining their money to buy a video game. The game costs $65. They already have $15. John said he would put in 5 per week. And Sam said he would put in 3 per week. Looks like Sam is a little slack in there on the money part. But the question is, how many weeks will it take for John and Sam to have enough money? So let's see if we can answer that. First, we're going to start off with the total. The game costs $65. So I'm going to write equals 65. They already have 15. So I'm going to put 15 here. John said he would bring in 5 per week. So I'm going to do 15 plus 5 per week. Sam said he would put in $3 per week. So plus 3W. So let's take this equation now and solve it. So 5W plus 3W is 8W. I'll bring the 15 down, plus 8W equals 65. I subtract 15 from both sides, and I get 40. I bring down the 8W, and so 40 divided by 8W, or 8, is 5. So it's going to take them 5 weeks to get their dollar amount of $65 to purchase the game. Thank you for your time, and I hope this video has helped you out. Please try to do the rest of the word problems on your own and be ready to go over them in class.